we would basically just train there, or we would shoot out to Korea or Camp Fuji or the Philippines or Thailand or Malaysia or Australia. I never got to go to Australia or Malaysia or the Philippines, but we did go to
Like Interforce training.
What's that?
A lot of training with other countries.
Training with
Military.
other countries, yeah, like the Korean Marine Corps, for
Yeah.
example. So we did
Was there a high IED threat in Iraq at that time?
during the time that we
23?
were. Oh, in 23, no, I don't
Okay.
think so. I think
Or
that
was it
kind
just
of,
nil?
yeah, but we didn't really go off of base all that. We did a little bit of off base stuff with like local contractors for procurement and stuff like that because we were doing a lot of logistics stuff when I was there. But there wasn't really like a significant threat off base in 2023. Nothing even remotely close to the way that it was like in the earlier days. Very, very different. I mean, we had air conditioned rooms. We had showers, bathrooms, like actual bathrooms and shower stalls. There was like chow halls set up all over the place. The base that I was staying on didn't have like a Starbucks, but they had these little coffee shops and a couple little restaurants and stuff like that. They had a couple PXs, or at least one or two small like little PXs that you could get some stuff from if you needed like shaving stuff like
Was
that.
it still considered a combat zone?
It was because you're receiving. The only reason it's considered a combat zone is because you're receiving imminent danger pay and hazardous duty pay. So I guess you could call it a combat deployment if you're receiving those, but we didn't experience any combat. I didn't personally, anyway. Some people might have. I wasn't personally connected with them though. But again, it was very chill, all things considered. Like some of the bases got hit while I was over there, not while I was on them though. It wasn't really crazy there during that year until after I left because 2023.
Were you kind of hungry for like combat?
I would say when I was younger, yeah. I mean, when I first joined the infantry, like in 2014, I had an interest in,
Well, when you were in Iraq.
No, I didn't have any. I didn't care at that point anymore
Okay.
because I mean, by that point, I'd already.
Were you already commissioned by then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was already like kind of past that. I want to experience this phase. Whereas when I joined the infantry, it's like most people join the infantry because they want to experience that.
Yeah, they want to get some.
They want to experience that, right? And I was there for 5 years, and we didn't.
You were in
experience it.
Iraq for 5
No,
years.
no. I was
Enlisted.
in Hawaii in the infantry for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Iraq was just a 6-month thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was very
wow.
short. Yeah, definitely not 5 years there. No, but I kind of like at a later time after it's been a few years out there, I was like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's like life is going to work. You don't get to choose where you deploy. You don't get to choose where they send you or what your deployments look like. You kind of go where they tell you. And that's
But
just
how'd you
kinda
meet
the
your
way it is.
wife?